Oh hey, didn't even see you there. Hey guys, what's up? Review Man here. And today I'd like to talk to y'all about something that kind of a touchy subject. Discrimination. The dictionary describes discrimination as an unjust act towards somebody because of their sex, race, height, what have you. Anyway, what brought this up is the other day I was watching Little House on the Prairie. And yeah, I know I watch old stuff like that, but I don't care. I'm a equal opportunity reviewer. That means I don't discriminate. I give everything a chance. But anyway, there was this guy on there. He was a short man. He was a little person. And he was in the circus, and his wife had a baby. But he decided that for his daughter's sake and for the future of his family, that he get out of the circus business, and he goes to find him a job. Well, he's friends with one of the main people. He's friends with I think it was Almanzo, Laura's husband. He's friends with Laura's husband, who tries to get him a. He goes into the local shop there, the mercantile run by Harry Olsen, and he says, "Ma'am, I notice you have an opening in the window, and I'd like to apply for the job." She turns around, and before I do this, you gotta know something about Harry Olsen. She can be a bit of a she can be a B word, but yeah. So she turns around. She said, "Who said that?" She looks down. "Oh, it's a midget." And Harriet Olsen isn't considerate about anybody's feelings or anything like that. He's like, "Oh, it's a midget." And the guy said, "Yeah, I'm short. So what? That doesn't have anything on for me doing a job." And he then nails her husband, which has more sense than what Harriet does. Nails comes in and he says, "How you doing, sir?" He says, hey, how you doing?" Oh yeah, the guy's name is Lou Bates. And the guy said, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" Nails says, "I'm doing alright, how you doing?" And he said, "Nails, I'd like to apply for a job." And so he fills out the application, and Harriet goes back when Nail was in. She said, "Nails, I'm not going to hire that man. He's a little person." And Nail says, "So that has nothing to do with his ability to get a job." It doesn't. You shouldn't discriminate against anybody. And then what she does is she said she reviews the application, and she said, "Well, we have one test. You see those peaches up there?" And the peach was like on a higher shelf, and he's down here. And she says, "Well, you gotta get those peaches if you want to work here." And the guy said, "I need a ladder." He said, "Not without a ladder." And the guy he was about to say something. You could see the look in his face. He was about to say something like he was feeling bad. I mean, if somebody was making fun of me because of something, I would feel bad too. But anyway, on with the story. And so what he did is he said, "Good day, sir, good day." And he was meeting Almanzo outside, and he said, she didn't give me the job." And so what he did next is he sees like this opening for a bank teller, He goes over to the bank teller, and the bank teller says, "Do you have any experience?" And then he lists off his experience as a bookkeeper and all this other things for the circus. And the guy was gonna hire him until Harriet came up and she's like, "Mr. Banker, were you seriously gonna hire that man?" The banker's like, "Yeah, I was." "Well, he's a midget." And the banker said, "So that has nothing to do with him? That has nothing to do with his ability to have a job, do the job. That has nothing to do with his performance work ability." And she said, "Well, you should know that if you hire him, I'm going to take my account out of the bank, and we all know that my account is the biggest account in Walnut Grove. And so the movie goes on and on. He gets thrown in jail for Lou gets thrown in jail for supposedly stealing something. And it's all because of Harriet. It's all because of Harriet calling the guy a midget and accusing him and all this other stuff. And so what happens is Nellie, Harriet's adopted daughter, she falls in this well, and the only person that can get her out is Lou. So they get the guy out of jail, and he saves Nellie, and then they apologize and make up. And so that makes me back to my first point. You shouldn't discriminate anybody just because of what they look like and all this, what they look like, the way they talk, because you don't really know the full story. You don't know anybody's backstory unless you really, really know the people. You don't know anybody's backstory. So discrimination is wrong, and I just wanted to bring that out to you. That's if people would realize that, that would be the problem. That would stop a good majority of the world's problems. Discrimination. You shouldn't discriminate against people because you don't know their backstory, and you're not perfect either. The only one that can judge us is the good Lord Almighty. I'm the review man. That's my discrimination rant. Y'all are welcome, and I will see y'all guys in the next video with a review. Peace out, guys.